So in the latter part of chapter 4, after the parables are done, and after the parables kind of, his general pattern has been described, we get the disciples on the water with Jesus in a boat. And of course, the storm comes up. It's one of the most familiar stories in the New Testament, I think. We probably all immediately could label the stilling of the storm. You can name that tune in a couple of notes, right? But in it, we get Jesus's first, if my memory is correct, we get his first negative assessment of the disciples. So far, things have been very cool for them. They've come, they've left their boats, they've left their tax stands, they've left their lives and followed him, and it's looked like an awfully good bet for them, right? We read last week Peter and Andrew and James and John getting into leaving their nets. We read through the tax collector Levi who leaves his stand, right? And that's a bet. They bet their lives on things. They get to the real things that Jesus is doing, and it looks like a pretty good bet. And they've largely just kind of come alongside and marveled at what he's up to. And then we get to this scene where they're on a boat and a storm comes and they're scared and Jesus balls them out for it. Right? That's a little weird. I'll read the part. He was in the stern asleep on the cushion, and they woke Jesus and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a dead calm. He said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith?" And they were filled with great awe and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Now, you and I know that they've been watching things happen with Jesus, and he's done remarkable things. He's thrown a demon out. He's thrown a whole lot of fevers and diseases out. He threw leprosy out. He's healed a man who was paralyzed. He's healed a man who has a withered hand. He's done marvelous things in their hearing and in their with them as an audience. And so there's a backdrop for his biting question. Have you still no faith? Do you not know that if I did those things, I could do this thing? But I want to seize on the saying to which he responds, which is, "Do you not see that we're perishing?" And I want to seize on his first response, which is simply to calm the storm. Right? They say we're dying here. He shakes off the sleep from his eyes and he calms the storm. He saves them first. Right? In your handout, I think I call this night 4 stories, right? 4 stories, and then a save. 4 stories, a storm, and 3 saves. This is really a save also, right? Here, Jesus answers, "We are perishing," and makes it so they don't. So that his caustic words afterward, "Come on, guys, you have no faith," have to be seen in that light, that he's just rescued them, at least from what they thought was going to overwhelm them. Right? Now, what you and I might wonder is, did they overestimate the threat? Is that part of why Jesus was upset? Because if they hadn't awakened him, would have been everything have been okay? Right? Why did they think they were perishing? Was it exaggerated concern? It's not exactly clear. What we know is that they thought they were perishing, and Jesus helped them. Right? That ends up a nugget that makes its way through a lot of the stories of how Jesus helps people. They either see or don't see that they're perishing. And Jesus comes in, and direct response is to help the circumstance, to help them, to get in the way of whatever it was, whether it's a disease or a demon or now a storm. In a moment, it'll be demons again, more than one, right? And then it will be a woman who's been sick a long time, and then it will be Jairus's poor 12-year-old daughter, and each time, we could race past this, but each time Jesus sees suffering or the threat of suffering, and he comes in, and we get a character sketch simply by his quickness to do that.